$100,000 a year. For millions of people, that's the dream. A six-figure salary, the number that says you finally made it. But here's the question almost nobody asks. How much of that money actually belongs to you? Because earning $100,000 and taking home $100,000 are two completely different things. Before your paycheck reaches your bank account, it has to survive taxes, payroll deductions, insurance, and retirement contributions. By the time all of that is finished, a surprisingly large portion has already disappeared. For the average American worker, a $100,000 salary often turns into around $69,000 of spendable income. That means over $30,000 is redirected before you buy groceries, pay rent, or order your first coffee of the month. So where does it all go? Is it all taxes? Are you actually losing that money? Or is some of it quietly working in your favor? Today, we're going to follow every dollar from your salary all the way to your bank account. And by the end, you'll understand why one deduction that feels painful today could become one of the smartest financial decisions you'll ever make. Let's start at the very top. Imagine your salary as a large glass container holding exactly $100,000. This is your gross income. It's the number written in your job offer, the number recruiters advertise, the number friends congratulate you for earning. But here's the reality. Gross income isn't the money you get to spend. It's simply the starting point. Think of it like water flowing through a series of pipes. At every stop, a small portion flows somewhere else. Some of it goes to taxes, some pays for future benefits, some protects your health, and one part actually stays yours, even though it never reaches your checking account. Let's watch where the first dollars go. The biggest deduction begins before you ever touch your paycheck. Federal income tax. This is the deduction people fear the most and often understand the least. Ask someone how taxes work, and there's a good chance they'll say, if I move into a higher tax bracket, I'll actually lose money. It sounds believable, but it's completely wrong. Here's why. The US doesn't tax your entire salary at one rate. It taxes your income in layers. Imagine climbing a staircase. Every step has a different price. The first portion of your income is taxed at the lowest rate. The next portion is taxed a little higher. And only the income that reaches the highest step gets taxed at that higher percentage. That means earning more money never makes your entire paycheck suddenly more expensive. Only the extra dollars are taxed at the higher rate. For someone earning around $100,000, the effective federal tax bill is much lower than most people expect. Instead of losing 22% of everything, the average worker ends up paying somewhere around 11 to 12% overall. That's a huge difference. Understanding this one idea can save people from making terrible financial decisions, like rejecting promotions, turning down overtime, or avoiding raises because they think taxes will make them poorer. They won't. A raise always increases your take-home income. Maybe not dollar for dollar, but you'll still end up with more money than before. Once federal income tax is deducted, your original $100,000 has already become noticeably smaller. But the deductions aren't finished yet, not even close, because the next stop isn't optional and every American employee pays it. FICA taxes. This is where Social Security and Medicare take their share. These deductions appear on almost every paycheck. No special application, no negotiation, no shortcuts. For a six-figure salary, Social Security removes thousands of dollars every year. Medicare takes another slice. Most people stop there. But here's something many workers never realize. Your employer is paying those same payroll taxes too, quietly, behind the scenes. In other words, the actual cost of employing someone earning $100,000 is much higher than the salary printed in the offer letter. That's why businesses don't only budget for wages, they budget for payroll taxes,